Good evening. It's February the 12th, 2009, and today I'd like to talk about the plan. What's the plan? I think that's a real important thing that most of us never really thought of. And what I mean by that is, um, what do we plan to do? What do we want in our lives, basically? And again, that's easier. That seems like a simple question, but it's more complicated than that. Um, you, we daily go to work to save to get money, what we call money, which is really not money, and and we try to save that for retirement or for some sort of thing that we want. And so, really, at the end of the day, we don't want money for money's sake. We want it for what it can buy. So what I'm getting at here is that you need to figure out what you want the silver and gold to buy you. And once you've determined that, you need to plan for how much uh, each of those items will cost you. And if silver gets to that price, then you go and buy it. You don't um, you don't go, okay, well, it's going up higher, so let me go and wait a little bit longer, and then I'll get even more, because that's not the point, right? The point is what you want, and it doesn't really matter what it is. It could be a yacht, it could be a Lamborghini, it could be a house, it could be anything. Don't let anybody define what you want out of life. It's not it's not important that you please somebody else. What's important is you please yourself. And and you might laugh if somebody goes and takes their silver winnings at if silver's up to $100 an ounce, and takes their silver and buys a Lamborghini. But here's the thing: if nobody does that, um, then nobody will produce a Lamborghini, and that's a shame, because um, that's a beautiful car. And now I wouldn't want to go out and buy one, but it is a beautiful car, and I do like seeing it whenever I do see one, and I feel that it would be a shame if the Lamborghini didn't exist. That that is the kind of thing that this all our diversities, everything that we do differently, makes our world interesting, and that is the most important thing. Is to is to always be true to yourself, no matter what, even if somebody else does not agree with what you're doing, because there will always be somebody who doesn't agree with what you're doing. So, are you going to stay in a shell or listen to somebody else? Because if you do, that's not your life. Anyways, that's what my take on it, and I want to talk to you about my plan and what I plan to do. And it may sound crazy to you, but it is my plan. What I want to do, I'm tired. I'm tired of being connected to this system. I see how this system works. I've seen how corrupted it is. And I'm tired of paying bills, my electrical bills, paying all these different types of bills that come in. And I don't want to be connected to that system. So I want to live independently. I want to figure out how to do that. I'm going to take my time and learn what I need to learn in order to separate from this system. I got a bill today from Hydro, and it's like $350, the most I've ever seen it. And it's not like I've been using electricity in an overabundance in the last little while. So this is the kind of things that we're connected to. Our property taxes are going up, right? They're going up by 3%, And in Toronto, it's even worse. They say it's 4% on the news, but it's actually 10%. Um, so I mean, this is the kind of thing that people have to that people are going to be suffering through. If even if you have paid for your home and you're living on a fixed income and you have like all your money in the bank and you're saving it and you're paying out to these these increase in things that you need like property taxes and food and energy, they just keep going up. If you've noticed, if you've gone grocery shopping, my wife has noticed that things are just constantly going up, and yet they're telling us, people are telling us, economists are telling us, they're completely wrong. Of course, they're people who are all absolutely wrong, like Dan. Uh, anyways, um, they are completely wrong because the money supply is increasing, and although sure your stocks are going down, housing prices are going down in nominal terms, um, the real things that people need on a daily basis are going up in nominal terms. But if you were to match it against physical items such as gold and silver, which are actually going up, and when silver was going down, it went down with the rest of all commodities. The same with gold. Now, when this gold's coming back up, it's ahead of the curve. It's saying that, hey, you know what? We're going to see some massive inflation, and it's just giving you a little bit of a bonus there right now. But at the same time, eventually gold and silver will always stay with the price of food. So when food goes up all the way up and peaks, it will come crashing down. But same with gold. But that's okay because your price of food will come down, and you'll be able to buy the same amount of food with the same amount of gold are today. So, with that said, I'm going to stick with gold all the way to the till I retire and pass on. I'm going to go with silver, of course, and once silver's ratio goes to silver to gold ratio goes close to gold, I'm going to switch over to gold. I'm going to use legal tender coins mostly and save those things. And so when I'm retiring, I'm not going to concern myself with the dollar value. I'm only going to concern with myself with what I can buy with the gold, because that is the point. It's the most best currency out there to hold is gold. Now, of course, I will miss out if I do hold my gold through the peak period. I will miss out, but not quite. I will sell some of my gold. I will sell some of my silver, and I will be planning to probably buy a something for like solar energy or a wind turbine, or planning to buy a house someplace where it's cheaper, probably, or I'll just pay off my mortgage if I want to stay here. I don't know. I will be moving in a direction where I'm not going to have to worry about uh, uh, payments going up. I don't want to concern myself with prices rising, and now I know why prices are rising. And I know where it's coming from. And I know how to stop it. I know how to stop it from this with this.